It has nothing to do with the boss, by the way, which is more annoying.
It could have to do something to do with the boss on Heroic or Mythic.
No, there's no mechanic like this where they disorient you. And don't get me started on Mythic. My god.
How can I unlock this chest?
You may not. But
So they put it here to fuck with us?
Yes.
Probably.
I have a feeling it might be related to some achievement, but I'm not there quite yet.
Why not?
As in the mood for getting full achievements. Interrupt the balls and kill them before they blow up. Not one piece of gear set from LFR. I was not happy.
Wait, you can get the pieces from LFR?
Of course.
Yeah, it's this boss we're gonna try to kill today.
How at the eye level?
Drop tier. It's 236 on LFR, but it's a. I mean, if it's our second piece, for example, it's more than worth the downgrade.
Oh yeah. So I'm just so curious.
It's 230s.
I should do them then.
But you're not gonna have fun.
What? Is it hard?
Because it's LFR, and because it's hard, yes. And when I say hard, I mean people actually need to think.
On LFR, I mean Blizzard have put thinking.
Yes, the bosses are identical to normal, more or less.
Really?
Except on Zymox, you actually don't die if you get hit by the hits.
Help me.
That was cute.
Could be worse. Could be the asshole from Kazavesh. The one with teleporting.
I've never had push.
Kind of is the same mechanic now.
Give or take, yeah.
Is this the asshole from Nafri?
Yes.
Yes, who has the mechanics from the asshole in Tazavesh. I'll admit it's at least better than running around with seeds all over the place and dropping them.
Yeah. I guess.
More Walker. Is there no
More
end
Walker.
to
How dare you come here?
Mohawk. How dare you come here? Mate, you need to be a bit more specific. There's like 30 of us.
All of us are Mohawkers.
He looks nothing like the one in Natria.
It's
He
the same one, I
changed
swear.
that.
So,
It walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, smells like
it
a
must
duck.
be a duck, yes.
If it
Long
walks like a
story-
Mallwalker.
Long story
Exactly.
short, this boss is not very complicated, at least it's simpler than it used to be. It basically does just a few things. The most common things that you already know: random bombs under, random traps under people. You can clear them on normal with immunities if you feel the need to. If anyone gets stuck, you need to DPS the trap down in order to kill it and free the person in the trap. He will put circles around almost everyone every now and then. It's a small area around you, 3 yards maybe. And then he'll throw some energy at us and we'll do a bit of AoE around each other. So just spread around and don't overlap. The tank swap mechanic is an explosion the tank needs to run away from us with, kind of like the ring boss in Sanctum.
Like this boss did before.
Yeah, and he did it in Natria as well. The difference is that when it blows up, it will pull everyone to the tank that exploded.
Oh,
So
great.
it does damage based on distance, so the farther away you are, the less damage you take, but then it also throws everybody in on top of the tank. This will most of the times overlap with the spread mechanic, so immediately after getting drawn in, we need to spread around to not kill each other with the explosion. On top of this, the new mechanic of the boss It's not gonna be the changing artifacts anymore thing. That orb in the center, he will channel it every now and then. And you will see rings around that orb. It's gonna be a ring that either starts from top and goes towards the bottom, or starts from the ground and goes towards the sky. If it comes towards the bottom, it means that from the center of the room, from that orb, a circle will slowly start expanding, a halo, kind of like the priest halo thing. If it hits you, just like in Tazavesh, you die instantly. It must not hit you. And again, we have the teleporters. A tank will always get a teleporter. He will always drop it on the green, or around the green, depending on traps. And the random DPS, or healer, I guess, will always drop it on purple in the middle of the room. Based on how the halo starts, we are either taking the green or the purple teleporter in order to avoid the halo. So far, kind of simple. The added gimmick here is that as we bring the boss down and advance through the phases, he will start spawning 2 and then 3 halos one after the other, alternating. So we're going to end up doing a little bit of a dance. We go to green to purple, then to purple immediately, and then the tank explodes and pulls us in, and then we need to run. It's gonna be pretty hectic. The boss changes at around, I believe, 75 and 45% HP or something like that. The intermission is the boss becomes immune, he starts channeling into the orb, does constant AoE damage to the raid, and some ads will spawn. The ads will be... what were their names? There are 2 ads, one of them is priority. The hell are their names? He's gonna
The
get...
melee ads, basically.
He's gonna get
ones.
he's gonna get Marketus Colonial, an acolyte. The acolytes have energy. When they reach 100 energy, they turn into a big, huge ass mob that technically wipes us, but not on normal, but he'll do a lot of damage. So that's a priority. And tiny ads, spell singers that cast random debilitating ray, just like the annoying critters that kept killing us on the previous boss. They just channel into a person until he dies. So ranged, I would ask you and Carlsons, since you all have pretty big interrupt range, try to silence them so they actually get easier to the tanks. They're not a priority to kill. First is the acolyte. So basically the entire thing will be spread around when you get circles on you. Try not to go into the traps. Make sure you place the teleporters on green and purple always.
Ideally, when the ads start spawning, please misdirect them to us.
Yeah, misdirect. When you see the halo, I'm gonna call it. If it's from the center or from the outside, we'll all gather together and take the proper teleporter to avoid it. Tanks, when you do the explosion, you must be extremely careful. If you draw us through traps, we are getting trapped. Later on, when we have to avoid 2 or 3 circles, you need to position yourselves in such a way that you draw us into the teleport, in order for us to avoid and not wipe.
Yep.
And then kill ads, rinse and repeat. That's kind of the entire thing. Not very complicated, but a lot of healing, a lot of personal attention and stuff like that.
Just another small request. When the ad phase starts, I would suggest everybody trying to gather up around the middle of the room. Makes it easier for us to pick every last one.
I'm not even sure there is such a thing as a last phase in this boss.
Ad phase, not last phase. Ad
No,
phase.
he's asking when to hero. I think we can hero on pole.
Well, if it's it depends. If it's everything's like phases are percentage based, if the last phase is more hectic, we'll see. I mean,
The last phase is just avoiding more rings. There's nothing else.
yeah. But like if the first phase is very easy, there is no reason to push hero and push it faster. We'll see.
Just to add something else, last time we tried this, we noticed that in the first phase, the circles would come from the center and go outwards. In the second phase,
don't trouble yourself. I'm gonna call them. Don't.
Yeah.
No. Just do what you're meant to do, and I'm gonna tell you what you're missing.
you can use the gateways to avoid those things?
No, you may not go through them at any cost. You will die instantly. So no
Can you
gateways.
remove them?
Those are should not have been put there to begin with. Whatever.
Hunters can go through
You
them.
can teleport. You can blink. You can whatever the night fae thing was
Soul
called.
shape.
You can
Soul
soul shape. You can ventir. You can not use portals. You cannot jump over them, through them, dash or whatever else. If you are comfortable blinking and have it always, you may blink. But when you have to dodge 3 or 2, one after the other, you're not going to be able to do it.
Can we remove the last one? Last gateway just in case someone clicks it.
Yeah, we should not use those. They're going to kill us.
How the hell do you remove it?
Don't ask me.
Click cancel.
You, like the other Mr. Warlock did, you just place them at the entrance, out of the way, apparently.
Oh, cool. I was like, what the fuck? What is this new sorcery?
Yeah. Okie doke. Was everyone ready? Try to not sit around green. Keep it clear because if you're there and traps are there, we're gonna block our teleports. Only go there when you are dropping the teleport and when you're using the teleport.
So arrange. Try to be here.
So if you want to tank the boss somewhere, tank him around here so it's easy for you to run with the teleport. Ranged, feel free to be anywhere else except for the green. And hopefully they're enough ranged to be targeted only then by
Oh,
the
you have
kills.
more range than melee today, so
Last time they were get put under me as well.
we have 6.
Why am I doing swimming language? I meant to pull.
Fucking fine,
You never know such things. Why?
because I don't care. Makes sense?
Makes sense.
What do we do?
Teleports. Drop them
Middle.
on purple if you're not a tank. Fine. South. These are the circles around us. Spread around for however people. Those are the traps. Don't sit in them. He is now channeling to do the first halo. It should come from the center towards us. Don't be in the corners. So the halo counts. When the halos pass the teleport on purple, you now take the teleport on blue. I think some people got hit.
I don't think they were prepared.
And that was the tank mechanic. He's channeling again. It's gonna be from the center again.
Do you want me to rest on that?
Just watch. And take the teleport. You see now intermission, gather in the middle, Acolyte is the target, make sure to interrupt the spell singers, interrupt them. These ads can be stunned, can be knocked back, can be pushed, can be pulled. Fucking teleport.
What the fuck is this massive blast thing?
It does the cone that you need to go, don't be in front of me. The Acolyte.
You're saying?
We thought it was obvious.
Nope.
It's a big flex. Oh, he got oh, there were two of them. They turned into
Yes.
hostages. They were not killed fast enough.
Big pain. Ow.
These guys should be stunned if they're starting to cast the transformation.
I think we're killing this guy.
No, this is the one. Probably.
So this is like a softened rage, these debuffs that are going up.
Yeah. You notice at some point where we can't actually.
We are already there, I mean. I don't think we can sustain this kill.
Just jump off them.
Okay.
You lack power. I need to get closer. You lack power.
Throw off a combat res.
None
We
of
can't,
them.
it was used.
I am the force you have always feared.
However, do not release. Since some people are actually alive, including.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have many wares.
So the portal mechanic is gonna be always the tank and one random person.
Always a tank and
Yes.
one random. If you are a random, you're going to the middle.
Such insults.
So true. So good. I really need. Where was that setting? Ignore nicknames and avatars, I believe is the setting, right?
Yep.
It has been pressed.
Five, four, three, two, one.
I am past my breaking point. It's amusing how you stumble through space and time.
Tox, you need to go to
Go,
purple.
go in. Someone go to the middle. Mr. Tan, go to the middle. That was good.
Oh, you can still avoid them, I mean.
Yeah, but it's
Somewhat
gonna be
usable, but
shitty.
Are we gonna get new ones at some point?
yes, when the physics is.
No. Oh, it's good enough. Yeah, we can start.
Yes, but just be careful now because you need to take it much faster. Take the portal now.
Even control where you stand.
Much
You're
faster.
gonna get grabbed to the tank soon. Spread, spread, spread.
You mortals cannot even bear a spark. This speed should keep you busy. Will overtake.
Getting another halo soon. Get the first of teleport. Never mind.
Okay.
Phase. Break a trap since someone's in the trap. And pay a bit more attention to the avatars. They are now at 50 energy.
We need to interrupt those
Acolytes.
Lingers. Can we like bring them together or they not tankable?
96 stun the acolyte. Stun the cat, stun the cat, stun the cat. Or kill it. Okay, break people from traps. After we kill these as
So the phase ends? Okay. When
The
we
phase ends now, and we're gonna get new teleports. Let's put them properly this time.
get new marks.
Where do you want me to go? To the middle?
Middle, yes.
Go to the middle.
And
Not a
that's
problem.
fine. That's fine.
That's good though. Yeah. Move away from this one. Don't step into it by mistake. Press like that. Next halos should be from the outside, so go a bit towards the middle of the room, please, with the boss icon. Where to... They're becoming, the halo will be coming from the outside. Come towards the center, please. Don't be on the edge. You can see
Already
them
coming.
Wait for it. Take the teleport. Be careful when coming out. Don't step into that trap. Someone try to clear it, please, with an immunity.
AOE incoming.
Can you clear it with
Like before, with hunters, with mages, warriors. Does it take taking port?
ow.
Next ring coming. It's gonna be the same.
You can also use the human ratio to clear them. If they were
Yeah, let's clear one of them. Get ready. Take the portal. We're gonna get pulled to the tank, so stay away from that tank. Don't be near a teleporter. And spread.
So you can die together. Minions, secure the other
New phase. Pay attention now again to the ads. Acolytes. Everyone, let's kill the skull first.
Defensive. Defensive.
But also tank it. Remember, you can stun them. We are 40 turns. Okay. Now we should start getting 2 halos, one after the other.
So we get two portals
You
now?
move twice. Yes, you're always getting bonus. Drop it in the middle, please. There's fine.
Clear this shit.
Now, stay with the boss here on the green.
You mortals cannot even bear a spark of my genius.
Watch your step.
Your agony amuses me.
Or maybe even get us out from between these traps. If
Someone
can
clear
get
them?
maybe.
Manus or Toxic?
Someone's trap, never mind, man, it's cleared it. So, ring coming from the middle. Be ready to take the teleport now. Next
Oh,
one
shit,
is
what
coming
about
from
that?
the middle again. Go again towards the edge and take the teleport again.
AOE incoming.
Mr. Tank, make sure you don't
Do that.
do that.
Close.
Let's restore.
Watch your step.
Sorry.
Can someone
Okay.
clear the
Restore.
trap? Humans.
New rings. It's coming from the center again. Everyone make sure you're near the edge.
High energy.
Take it now. Careful with traps. Next one's coming from the middle again.
Move to the edge. Yeah.
Mr. Tank, you're going to us
AOE
again.
incoming.
Oh, he can pull us in.
Oh, that was lucky.
Nice.
Man, that was
No?
intended.
That was intended, yeah.
Yeah, keep in mind that this will always happen from now on. So the moment
Yeah,
we move, the tank goes through the next to the portal. Everyone else moves away because she's gonna pull us into the portal.
Do we get the portal now?
we can survive. We can survive the rings. It's absolutely. I'll just take the ring to the face and that's it.
Shouldn't we be near the portal?
Why not do it
Watch your
properly?
step.
Your agony amuses me. I wonder what the next holding
New
spell
portal.
says on your flesh.
Keep them away from the traps if you can. That's good.
Go to the outer one.
Go to the outer one, get ready, go through it. Next one will come from the exterior, so go to middle, go to middle, go to middle, take
AOE incoming.
It's fine, it's fine.
take the middle. I was worried it might kill us that we're all hugging the tank, but the tank did not, it's not fine.
Killed me though.
We did not take the portal. You're getting news again, it should be the exact same order, probably. Middle. So we're gonna go to the edge. Go to the edge, take the portal, move away from this one. If the next one is coming from the edge. Stay away from the middle, the tank will draw us in. The tank will draw us in.
AOE incoming.
Okay, now take the portal
Spread.
and spread with the explosions.
Watch your step.
Pounce it, please.
If someone can kill
I
some of
got
the
one.
traps, it would be wonderful.
I'll clear them soon.
I will use that myself.
High energy.
Again, coming from the center. Take the portal. Move away. anyway, since the tank will get boom boom. And he's gonna draw us into the teleport.
Lose your gear.
Then again, he's gonna die before. Cool.
Nice.
Congrats.
Nice.
I got an item.
Oh, the neck that teleports you
Man,
somewhere.
That fucking bag that keeps transforming into another bag.
Imported Illidari shoulders.
Finally, I have 252.
Congrats.
What is this cartel he's associated thing?
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles.
Wasn't this snake doing it like that?
I've never used it, even though I have one on some alt. I don't
Did
know.
you got the bag?
What bag?
Yep.
What do you mean the bag? How did you get the bag?
Many
You click on it and it transforms in another bag. It's doing that forever. So yeah, very interesting.
Until you sell.
Sounds amusing.
Best thing is you can spread a rumor that there's a chance to loot
Crit haste, crit versatility,
Something
crit
legendary.
haste, crit versatility. Do I care about haste? No, I don't.
Where is the other boss? I don't know.
Hollandus, it's here to the...
To the left, to the left.
Yeah, you can see the map. Like the only boss that hasn't been there.
Kill
Hey,
this.
that- What's this barrier though? Why is it up?
They're trying to block.
Why are barriers up? That's also a thing.
How are we gonna go through?
It should go down when we do business.
With our feet.
It goes down. Don't be in front.
Tread me only.
And that annoying sound you hear is the next boss moving slowly towards where we'll be going. Congrats on the green.
Indeed.
You have a smacking device.
Careful with very reflective bullshit.
This boss needs oil, badly.
Don't
No,
you
that's
mean
just the sound of his feet stomping on the ground.
Don't you mean lubrication?
Haha. I wonder what happens when you touch diesel.
You regenerate.
It went boom. Now I... It's not like portables.
You degenerate.
Is this the
Touch
boss?
the balls.
This Homodrus thing?
That thing that's moving slowly, yeah, inside.
Yeah, the dragoon.
I think we pulled the... yeah.
What's a yeah? I've never seen it.
You are about to see some
One
yeah.
of these.
This is snipers.
Oh, we have the bombs. Oh, nice. Yeah, kill the guy at 3%. It's annoying.
No, because of the damn shields.
God, at least the boss is away. We don't
For
need
a little bit.
clunking. Why would they put trash that's linked to a boss not from this zone in this zone?
Now you're just nitpicking.
Boom boom.
Yay, the Dragoon.
Just
Man,
tell me it
that's a
fires.
Dragoon, what the fuck?
Does it fire like those plasma balls?
That's
or-
a pneumatic fucking machine or something.
Yep.
Yes. So, this boss is rather simple in its idiotic simplicity.
You also need to destroy more additional pylons.
He will fire some beams on the tank. This will be your tank swap. It's a beam, it goes through you. Do not overlap with other people. He will do some swirlies on the ground, just like you saw earlier with those two big guys. Avoid them. He will fire some missiles at everyone in the raid. It's a big circle around you. Do not overlap with other people. When the missile hits you, it will leave a patch on the ground that will shortly explode afterwards. You need to move out of it. Therefore, try as much as you can to not overlap with others and to leave some spaces between them so you can move in there and avoid the boom booms. When he does the swirlies, some cracks in the ground, whatever you want to call them, some portals will appear on the sides. From those portals, some orbs, like the ones you saw that I was wondering what happens when you go into them, that were stationary, kind of like watery, will start slowly moving from those cracks in the ground towards the boss. If they hit the boss, it does huge AoE wipe. If you intercept the ball with your bodily functions, the ball will be shortly knocked back and then slowly start moving towards the boss again. In other words, most DPS, and if there's not enough DPS, some of the healers and the tanks, will need to keep their bottoms aimed at those balls that will be coming slowly towards you, and they will hit you in the bottom and they will get knocked back. The boss has an energy bar. When he reaches 100, he will do a suction ability, let's call it. He will start throwing everyone towards him, including the balls. So it is called suctioning the balls. This is what I should call it.
So he's sucking the balls.
Yes, he is sucking the balls. When the boss sucks the balls will start coming faster towards him. You still keep your butts to the balls. You will also get sucked towards the boss. You need to fight the suck as much as you might not enjoy it. Because if you go under the boss, you will take extra damage. During that phase, you also take damage on the entire raid, so that will be somewhat of a healing intensive part of the fight.
Don't you mean if the boss gets
Oh,
on
okay.
top of you?
Yes.
So
When
he's
he
gonna
does
stick
that,
your ass.
he also puts a shield on him. The phase ends when we break the shield. It's, I think, I don't know. It's not such a big 500-600k shield maybe. When the phase changes, the boss will remove his feet from the ground, as you see he's well fixed there, and slowly start moving towards, I believe, the skull there, which is a wall that will disappear. Everyone needs to be in front of the boss, because if you get left behind and the wall closes, you die after he passes. While we move after the boss, you can keep DPSing him. The only thing he will continue doing is the swirlies and the missile, no, just the missiles. Also along the path there will be some orbs. When the boss reaches those orbs, they will slowly start a timer and then explode. You will notice that kind of a halo like the previous boss starts going out of the orbs towards the margins. So when it reaches the edges, it blows up. If you are inside the circle, you die. When it blows up, it also does a knockback, and you might notice the lack of walls in certain sides of the walkway, meaning that if you get knocked back off of them, you will die. So try your best to be knocked out of the arena. The boss will move until he reaches another arena like this one. He will then stomp his feet into the ground again. When he does that, we take AoE damage, so have some cooldowns. And we start the fight again. Swirlies, missiles, lasers, balls, sucking the balls. He will do this movement 2 times at 75 and 45% HP, I believe. The last time, so when he moves the 3rd time and he stops, that is when we hero. He will go into spurg mode, let's call it. He will go crazy, do constant AoE to everyone, the balls will move fast and there will be a lot of them. That is a fight of keeping yourselves alive, killing the boss as fast as possible, while also knocking all of the balls back. It's gonna be very annoying.
The tank mechanic would be something along the lines of Remnant of Ner'zhul, right? We need to aim the beam towards one of the balls.
No, that's heroic.
Yeah, that's only heroic.
Yeah.
Alright.
You just need to not aim the beam at anyone but yourselves, and then that's all.
Yeah,
Oh, also there's gonna be some random debuffs on people. You need to purge them. They increase their movement speed, but they take damage.
Decrease movement speed.
Or decrease, whatever. It looks exactly like the shields you see around the mobs around you.
Just dispel everything you see
Exactly.
as quick as possible.
On normal, you can go happy with the dispels. On heroic, you shall not do that.
Oh, I heard this boss suck ass and boss again.
So let's. We may start by going in a circle around the boss, just so we are pre-positioned in such ways that we hit the balls with our asses.
How many balls?
I would suggest keeping the boss first as he is now, so tanks sit on that front entrance position, and we'll adjust our pots as we see the balls.
And also don't stack all the healers on the same side.
Preferably.
Manis, can you go like where Red is?
Yes. Okay,
I think we're spread enough.
We'll see how it goes. It's a live and learn thing. This is not a hard fight, it's just very hard to manage with all the damage going on.
3, 2, 1.
I am predisposed to suck balls.
That's the thing. There's the balls. Keep your butts to the balls.
Oh, that laser is large.
Yeah, you can easily do it. This is the debuff, you see it around the people. Dispel them.
Oh, do we dispel them right away or?
Yeah, it's a damaging debuff. Just
No. Oh, what can this goes?
new balls will show from his butt, so some people need to put their butts between the boss's butt and the boss. These are the missiles, just spread around, leave some spots, because when they land, you move out. And then back to your spots with the butts.
Attack.
This is the reclaim, he's gonna start the sucking.
Seki?
$5.
100k left. 80k. It's done.
And now
You
he's
need
going
to damage him a bit more.
He's going to
It's
move
at
after this?
75%.
So
So missiles again, spread around, leave some spaces between them so you have room to move.
Someone like
Now
He's moving now, so
rotating.
you can start
When
running
he
already.
removes the feet, he's gonna do damage. You can ignore the balls, move towards the skull. Always be in front of the boss, but remember, you can keep DPSing him, so don't just run. If you have instance dots, put them on. Move a bit forward, do a cast.
someone is
Spread around. don't block the movement path for people behind you.
Make sure you get knocked into the next wall.
This is the orb. When the boss reaches it, you're gonna see the circle and it's gonna start expanding. Do not be in the circle and try to be not engaged. You're gonna get knocked off.
Thanks for saying.
I said it before we started, but all you heard was ass, balls, ass.
Exactly.
I end my quote.
I was too sucked into your explanation.
There's another orb here. Doesn't matter because there's no space where you can get knocked off, but yeah, now we really start with the phase as before. Spread around the boss. He's gonna do the swirlies, summon the balls.
Does he ever go back?
No. Just for
One. Oh, let's go black.
Spread.
missiles.
Detargeting.
You people are gonna make me do Warcraft tonight, aren't you?
Nah. He's not fixed. Oh.
I think he is.
Spread.
Oh, yes.
They've met him a couple of times already. Dispel the people.
High energy.
Thank you.
By the way, range, try not to be
94 energy.
far away.
He is going to start sucking.
Attack.
Yes. Okay.
Juggle the balls.
There is one ball that's gonna hit him. Someone, please. Then he has to do a dance there.
300k.
Is this like a damage thing that you need to like break a shield or something?
Yes, you
Yes.
Oh,
It will go on until you
all the
finish.
DPS, that's normal.
Spread.
And it's only happened like 2 times in the whole fight.
Yeah.
Owie.
Yeah, well, it depends how fast you DPS.
Yeah,
If
but
you face him fast enough,
okay.
you're gonna reach 100 energy.
Okay,
Whatever, let the balls hit so we can start people.
assuming that
Everyone
we're,
needs to be alive.
we're at least mediocre.
So,
This is like their fight from-
where to stand so he doesn't push you off the cliff?
In front of him, in front of the balls.
Basically, the orb, when it explodes, will knock you exactly opposite from itself. So keep your butt to the position you want to fly in. Or rather,
No.
try to be on the right side, in front of the ball, not on the side with the open space where you can get out.
Because if you fly towards where you want to go, you see how.
Like if you need time there.
Well, you can spend more time standing still
As
with
much
your
as we can
DPS instead.
on the way.
Is it okay to say that we got pretty raped?
Yes.
I mean, we told the talk about balls, asses, and sucking.
So yeah,
It's safe assumption, yes.
but it's okay. Now Zuri understands everything.
I think like the sucking is clear to me now.
You like the sucking?
Yes. I'm one with the sucking.
Do you like to do it or receive it?
Well, first the boss will suck the ass, then we will suck the ball. And...
I think this boss sucks.
Oh,
True.
Yep.
Truer words were never said. Oh, why am I going there? We need to eat.
You get the rest as much.
But if we can handle the first phase, we can basically handle the second phase and the third phase as that's the fucky part.
Yeah, you need to think of some cooldowns to use during every suck.
We have wings on both of them, and Zuri will do devotion on first, I'll do devotion on second.
And also remember, Phase 3 is the nastiest. It's basically a complete suck from start to finish.
No, there's no without the suck though.
Yeah, you just take the increased damage, the balls are moving very fast and there's a lot of them and you just...
Yeah, everybody.
Everyone will need to hit the balls.
Everybody, like,
And
if someone just ignores balls for 5 seconds, we will wipe.
If someone ignores his balls, that sounds dirty.
Just look at it, just push the balls to the walls.
and on heroic, the attacks need to rotate the balls to hit all
On
the balls.
heroic, some balls will have a shield, and you will need to break the shield with a
Only
laser.
certain.
And the debuff will drop a slow on the ground that you need to use to slow down the balls. So let's not talk about heroic, shall we? Because it's giving me nightmares just thinking about it.
Well, Manis is not here.
He's not.
No, he asked for a summons.
Did he go to change his talents or something?
Anyone wants that to play with it?
The balls?
No, it's the bag that transforms itself into a bag.
We all have it.
Transforming into a bag useful.
It's not. It's a junk item that it's worth 1 gold and a half.
Much gold.
Healers, I've put marks on you and they just gravitate on that leg of the boss, and when we move to the other side, stay on the same leg as you were before.
No. Oh, yeah, sure.
It's just so that we can cover the whole rate of healing.
Your life for Ayur, eh?
Yes. If you die, you become a dragoon.
I wish I would become a dragon.
Protoss Dreadnought.
Obviously, dragoons suck, so.
You mean Protoss Dreadnought?
My god. Anduin's page is so long.
Fuck it. Sometimes bosses have a lot of description and then it turns out that you can ignore half of it.
It's another 10 plus minutes fight like Sylvanas garbage crap.
Oh my god, let's do the first boss on Heroic.
The first boss on Heroic.
Lahlan is leaking, I think.
Yeah.
Shall we do a quick break?
Must be from all the balls.
Yeah. Balls in the ass.
I mean,
Dragons.
I saw a lot of balls going to the other side,
Oh
that's for sure.
god!
Yeah, and
on these stacks, I can be thinking about my ass and balls at the same time.
3, 2, 1.
What are the additional pylons?
You need to construct them. You need more pilots.
Or I don't stand in that.
Oh, I was trying to move it. I didn't realise you got damage from that.
Oh, don't stand
High energy.
in the pool of whatever. In the pool of balls.
The white pool that comes from the ball.
Attack.
Everything sucked.
That was easy.
remember, don't get knocked off.
Spread.
It's safe here to just sit on the boss's left.
Stand here in front of the orb.
Here you see the orb, you just go in front of the orb, don't sit in the circle, not in the circle, and you're gonna get knocked back away from the orb. Good. Continue hitting the boss. You're gonna get your missiles, try to go to the sides, so we have the middle area clear for people to just run. Awesome.
No.
There's a new orb here as we enter, don't be in it. And use it to get knocked into whatever position you want.
Okay, here same legs based on where the boss
Wait for a bit of damage when you put the legs in one. And continue the ball hunt.
Spread.
Get Omni.
What? I don't have a beacon?
Yep.
I was expecting that, that's what she said. Sure.
87 energy, she's gonna start fan. 98.
Attack.
Taking the replay. 1700 KQ, not 70 kill. Left. 45, I believe, was the next fate change, so let's try to not get another replay. Because he keeps increasing the balls, so this might be considered a soft unit.
Target you.
And try to keep your cooldowns if they're coming off for the next phase, which will help. If that's, we're talking about 2 minutes. We're going forward again, it should be towards that side. The same as before, sit in front of the boss, keep the middle clear of these traps. You can see the orb already that's gonna blow up and knock us away. Be in the middle, not on the sides. So make sure you are past the orb.
Keep DPSing the boss, by the way.
Oh, almost fell off. Keep the middle clear. Pull. There's another orb here on the side, you can see it. Position yourself so you get knocked into the wall.
No.
Second shadow, please.
Oh dear.
Keep DPSing. You can rest.
Me and Manus died.
To the room.
We can rest both of you, don't worry, just...
No, you can't.
Whoever dies will get teleported to the room when the boss...
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Or at least that's what happened to me.
Someone over hero.
Just raise him now. They're here now.
Rest.
Just don't accept until it's...
Okay.
You can accept now.
Hero cooldowns.
Get into position healers, that's good.
As you've seen, he found a lot of orbs from the beginning, so just keep knocking them off.
Kilo, you can leave this. I can. I'll do them. Just get one of the time. Or doing bouncing. Just leave them. They will hit you.
Don't waste time running around there.
Yeah, or
just do as ridiculous.
I'm still doing thingies at the same time.
you just stay. Oh,
I fucking died.
that's we overlapped. Sorry. That's bad.
So simple, so give me some nice
Op. There is a lot of orbs next to Lachlan.
Yeah. They're on.
Don't overlap with the missiles.
Too many people are there, so orbs will be impossible to do now.
Man, so close.
Yeah.
Like, or you don't need to move like a big spot where you bounce a ball from your rat.
Don't run around after balls, just
Pick a spot. And
pick a spot where you see that there's not enough people, sit around there, let them hit you naturally. And do try not to kill yourself and others with the missiles.
yeah, that's my bad. I overlapped with her there.
You have all the space in the world.
Just face it, Zero, you want to be next to me.
Well, you are not supposed to be on that side to begin with.
Well, that's where I got res, dude.
Yeah, but you need to go to the.
And then there was loads of balls.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I mean, what's a girl gonna do? There were lots of balls.
Exactly.
So many balls.
You got sucked in. That's what you're trying to say. Wrong
Can't leave
direction,
the
there.
balls.
Wrong direction, no there. Yes, it's a funny boss though. I like it.
You say this now.
Funny but sucky.
Yeah, we just need to keep this relative position to where the head is facing, so that we can cover the whole ground.
Sucking head, what? Giving head?
I saw this getting solo tanked on normal.
Yeah, I think we can actually solo tank it. I think I can actually solo tank it.
How much haste do you have?
Special.
The tank switch mechanics don't linger on us long enough to actually be a problem, so they usually run out by the time the next one comes in.
I did see a couple of moments where they were one after the other though.
Yeah, well, the buff is only 8 seconds long.
And he cast 2 beams in 2 seconds.
No, doesn't guess that. He puts the marker on you and then waits a lot until he casts.
Whatever.
And it's
Obviously,
time to...
best practice is to switch tanks, but I don't think it's undoable.
So, ready to get your tier?
Yes, please.
Then kill it.
And
With
252.
without fire.
Oh, there
Battle
is
Titan 252.
Hey, it's a piece of tier set. I at least cannot get anything from this bitch, sadly.
What?
There is a useless trinket here that restores mana. Fuck. Like 300 mana.
So I can finally sell that neck?
Oh, apparently if you press the button twice on
You have a button?
the pull button on the
Yeah.
Exorcist Raid tools, if you press it twice, it does the cancel.
There is a button again.
Yeah, it's on the if you enable the maps bar and shit from Exorcist. There's a button that does pull and everything.
But this is a long fight as well.
Longish.
And it ramps up at the end.
Trumps?
Ramps. Okay.
High energy. Attack.
Zuri, your Divo?
What? Divo? What? Okay. But this barely does any damage.
Or people getting hit by balls.
Is it suck damage? What was the type of damage?
So from behind damage.
Oh.
It is ambush damage.
Spread.
We are moving away.
Run away!
To press this Kyrian ability more.
Spread.
A little here. And in the little go.
No.
Don't kill yourselves with an attack.
Spread.
Getting this also. Keep a little here.
No.
Boom boom here.
Other side mines?
Not through the boss.
Yeah, that helps, yeah.
Terrible now.
I tried it, it was not pretty.
Spread. Spread. High energy. Attack.
This is
By
second.
Divo.
They're doing Divo?
Yes.
Spread.
can still go below the boss, right, while he's moving.
Yeah, the thing that damage you is on the ground, not at the boss. Kill the middle, kill the middle. Ooh. Careful with this orb, there is free fall on both sides.
Spread.
Kill the middle. Notice the orb on the side.
Target you now.
Don't get knocked off again, please. You're sitting too much on that side.
Spread.
Better. Missiles. Keep the middle clear so people can run through.
Is that good?
It's too far away.
Now.
Another boom.
Oh, someone was inside.
Someone will die. No,
No, only that. It's fine. He wanted to give us wings. So damage.
use cooldowns. Let the suck.
I think this spread is okay.
Oh!
Spread.
Pick a spot and get orbs. Don't need to move because that way you just get confused. Do we have a Seki here or?
No, it's just until he does. Missiles in 2.
Spread.
Let's see.
Spread.
And he does missile tomorrow.
If you don't have a bow behind your ass, find one and stay there. One bow going to the boss. Someone give it. Dora, your closest.
Spread.
Missiles. Don't kill yourselves. No, he got me.
Oh, sorry. I was confused. I thought I had enough time.
It's okay, it's okay.
Focus. 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 Cool story.
Nice! Man, this boss is fun. This ride is
Yeah,
fun.
it is.
This ride is way better than
A new unlock.
Where is the gear? What the fuck? Where is the gear?
Big box.
No more Dragoon.
What is this I got? An useless ring.
Mystic leg module.
Thank you.
Congrats on the
Congrats for the pants.
No!
Congrats.
Fuck's sake!
Is that your legendary slot?
Where are,
Yes.
Very slow.
where are we going now?
You may not trade the item.
I know.
I got a weapon with better stats, but at the same item level.
We fly to Domination Grasp.
Where?
Domination Grasp.
What the fuck is that?
Does anyone need a staff?
It's
I've pressed need, if you can see on the add-on thing.
Yeah, just use the add-on if anyone needs it.
So, MS OS, I'm new to this add-on.
Need or greed or pass.
Yeah, just use like it's if it's the same as if you're using personal outro. Just press the button you want, and that's it.
Lachlan, you may have the tier bands, but look what I have. Paid 130k for that, for fuck's sake.
You shall need to re-roll your legendary.
Ooh, nice. Do you have?
And that's the proper ride legendary, not what you are wearing.
Where are we flying?
In the middle.
Domination grasp.
Oh god. I have no idea what this guy does.
Let's take a small break and then. This is supposed to be like the end boss, right?
Shouldn't you?
Yes, this is the hardest boss in the dungeon.
Don't you usually take a smoke break after you get fucked?
Well, we just have anal now. We types.
So who won this fucking
Only hope is that
Mr.
Anduin's
Asil
will
Foor?
proves stronger.
Yes.
You has won the ring.
I cannot fail again.
On my way.
If you click the add-on, it will run for you.
Jesus. The other bosses had like 28 million HP. This one has 56 millions. For fuck's sake.
Thank you.
Yeah. So
That will be a fucking long fight.
take some time.
15 minutes break.
Only if you want it, just take it, mate. It'll drop again, so it's really not a problem if you want it.
If you have an upgrade to take, just take it or
I mean, you should prioritize like item level upgrade.
Yeah.
That up.
Item level, like for weapons, like the secondary stats don't really matter.
Yeah, but it's in secondary stat upgrade still.
If there is higher eye level, take always big upgrade, much more. Okay, time for a break.
Anyone has a mail? Oh, that is on.
It's already down.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Manis? What's that his? Like beep beep?
Nice is trying to speak again.
Yes, I was about to say the same.
But he's only managing machine code.
Like the beep bleep.
My god, this fight. Okay. I am now going to the toilet. Get
Don't forget to wash with water and soap.
Okay, is everybody here? Nope.
Oh, we should wait for Manis as well, right?
What, he's not here?
I don't know if he can hear us.
He usually can hear but not speak if his mic is broken.
Which this, I think?
Possibly. Adăugă stinker. Cheap. Everyone is here now. Okay. This boss has a lot of crap, a bit too much to explain in one go, I believe.
Then don't explain.
He has 3 phases and 2 intermissions, is all I'm gonna say. So it's basically a 5-phase fight.
There is a good tutorial to watch on YouTube. I just watched it.
Do you need any of the tanks down?
Yes, we'll have to split the group. So first of all, we need to split the raid in half. Two healers in one, 2 healers in the other. I'm not sure. We should probably split melee and ranged as well. Although both warlocks have AoE stuns, you don't have a lot of interrupts, though.
Just do.
Just the hunter interrupt. So we're not gonna be able to do this based on groups without breaking Wind Fury for melee.
Breaking Wind?
Yes, exactly. We can put thunder here, that's fine. And let's put a support there. Okay, we'll see what happens. So basically, we'll discuss phase 1 and then see how it goes. And if we reach phase 2, we'll reach it when we reach it. The boss has a couple of abilities. The main one is the reason why we have split into 2 groups. He does a thing that's called Kingsmorn Hungers. It's a frontal cone. It's gonna be like a big half a circle on the ground, black, coming towards him. The people who stand in it will get sent to a different dimension, world, whatever you want to call it, where they will have to deal with some ads. When we're splitting the raid in 2 because we need to do this twice. When we get to the other side, there will be one big ad that needs to be tanked, 1 or more green ads that are friendly and need to be healed, and a bunch of tiny ads that try to run towards the middle into the boss that we need to knock back, CC, stun, slow while killing them. The more we manage to kill and not let reach Anduin will help us in the long run later, because we're gonna get a damage and buff and damage reduction buff in a later phase based on how many we have successfully killed and or stopped. We have 35 seconds to do this, after which we are sent back to the upper normal world, and then he will do this again and the other half of the raid will get sent down and they will have to do the same thing. While we are upstairs, there will be a couple of mechanics. One of them is the famous half the raid gets one sign, half the raid gets another sign. The only way to remove it is for 2 people of the opposite signs meeting together and shaking hands. These will be more light and dark. You will have a huge orb of light or of darkness above your head. You will have around 8 seconds or something like that to find someone of the opposite color and touch each other in order to remove both of your debuffs. If you don't, you will blow up, killing yourself instantly. He will also put the healing absorb barrier on the ground. It's a big circle, darkish, like a mist. We will all need to sit in it as long as we're full HP. People with low HP will not. It absorbs all healing done while you are in it. And the only way to shrink it and make it go away is by healing people in it. After 25 seconds, it will blow up based on how big it is. So preferably we shrink it to 0. He will throw random projectiles at people. They are kind of like black orbs or whatever. These orbs will go from Anduin to the edge of the room and then come back again. So you need to get out of the way and stay out of the way because they are like a boomerang. Other stuff that will happen. Stackable right white dots, heavy hitting dots. The tank swap mechanic will be that he gets a haste buff for each hit he does against the same person. So, I don't know, tank swap whenever you feel like it's too big. And the intermission starts after, I understand, 2 of the inner world thing happened. At which time we will receive a up to 200% damage done and 90% damage taken reduction based on how many of the ads we cleared in the inner world. And we need to do something called restore all of Anduin's energy. I do not know what that is. Basically, a shade will show up, summoning an army of the dead, doing Remorseless Winter. The new mechanic will be Soul Reaper. It's 1 hit and then you swap. And I guess we basically have to DPS down the big guy while also killing the skeletons that he summons, while also avoiding some skeletons that cannot be targeted, they just slowly walk towards you. But let's stop here and see how the phase 1 goes.
So basically he gets more willpower depending on the mobs we're able to kill in the downward phase.
Probably. That being said, groups 1 and 3 will go down first. Groups 2 and 4 will go down second. Hopefully it's good enough. Like this. Yeah, sure, hero on. I would say maybe hero when he does the first, when the first group goes down. Not on Paul. I'm not sure how fast he does the thing, so we have haste when we go down to kill the ads. So again, 1, 3 first, 2, 4 second group. I'll try to call them while we... Make sure you know in which groups you're on. Asulfur, I've moved you to group 2. So you can help a bit with interrupts and stuff like that. Let's see how this goes. I've already forgotten half the stuff I said anyway.
Yeah, I've been watching you sent the link yesterday with quick tactics for most.
Yeah, that's a very good website.
It's pretty decent one, yes.
Anyway, and when you tank the big god, make sure you avoid he does a frontal thing, whatever, that reduces damage taken. So try to avoid everything and everything. Okay, let's.
So I'll go in the downward, right? In group 3.
I said 1, 3, right? Yes,
yeah.
You're going first.
3,
Yippee.
2,
Stacks is going.
Your reality ends here.
We have a left-right for the groups?
No.
Just go out and in.
Default barrier, everyone needs to stack in it and heal people up to reduce it.
Can you go in, please?
Stack in and heal, heal, stack in and heal. And good. Blasphemy unlocked one. This is the mechanic. Do not touch anyone that's the opposite, the same color as you. Black is black. White, okay. Good. There's someone left that doesn't have
someone.
Groups 1 and 3 in, use hero. 1, 3 in, use hero. 1 and 3 in, use hero. 1. Despair is the big ad. You see the green ads around, they start moving towards the edge, you need to kill them before they reach the edge. The other ones that are slowly moving need to be stunned, interrupted, slowed, kited, and killed.
Can't save.
Focus on the despair, not the doubts.
They also need to die. Okay. Next will be groups.
Don't run from each other, guys. You need to touch each other.
We're trying to touch each other, but people are running away from me.
Alice was running away from me. It was so funny.
People with light stand still. People with dark move to people with light. Let's set this as a new rule.
I think we need to
Fuck's sake, Manus.
find a different color and go to it.
No, light starts, black moves.
Alright.
Exactly.
Shield.
Fucking kill me.
If everyone runs around, no one gets in there.
As a healer, I need to heal these shades.
Back
Yeah,
inside. Yes, you need to heal the green things.
AOE
Back inside and heal. There is anyone that can do it, actually. No, there isn't.
There's pretty... They take a lot of healing. What the fuck?
It's a wipe. We lost the tank.
We have 3 people alive.
Yep.
Oh, I can rest. Don't release. Apparently, you don't die if you're inside.
Anyway, this is the wonderful first phase.
Jeez, how lovely.
You need to focus on the big guy down there, not the small ones. The big guy gives him 30 energy, the small ones 5 each.
I have many,
They
many
still should all die.
wares.
They should
I'm
all
not
die.
sure what happens when they reach him. Do they decrease his energy?
Not sure they do.
I have many.
From what I've seen, they always say, okay, kill the despair first, and try to do
Yeah.
anything possible with the other ones.
Whatever.
But
We'll see. Focus despair and kill the guys. Maybe initially.
big fucker is the most important.
Anyway, let's stop wasting food while we're not even sure how this fight goes. I'm not sure. I know you have 1,000 million feasts, but still. This will take a lot of practice.
Oh, it's not that hard of a fight, to be fair.
We have not even done
we need
a
to-
quarter of the fight yet.
I mean, we need to just get used to doing these mechanics properly. They will be very repetitive, so you just need to be learned.
We are going to lose a patient. Then we are 14. All is good. I don't know what to tell you. It's blame Blizzard for bullshit mechanics.
No, don't worry. I think if we are like an even number, it doesn't hit one, or it just
Someone
disappears.
might not get anything.
Yeah, I think one of them just disappeared.
And Bill.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Your reality ends here.
It's too far away.
AOE incoming.
Is there any reason for range to stay at range, or
Nope.
so just go inside so that you don't need to move when we have to?
Just in the second
Kill
phase. with
spread
the-
when it does that. You don't. In the pool. Next we're getting marks, so spread around. Be spread, because if you're on
Round.
top, everyone blows up. Again, light stops, dark moves to light. Light stops, dark moves to light.
Come
Someone
on, you
is
can move
left
to each
with-
other. Come on. If it's
Someone
here,
is
you won't get
one
it.
inside hero. One inside hero. Yeah, someone had an extra mark that he did not.
No. They just
Where
were
do I go?
far away from each other.
AOE incoming.
I didn't understand this link. So you need
Okay, so we're basically not killing the big guy and the little guys either.
Stat.
That's what's happening downstairs.
Ah, okay. Understand what killed me.
Heal people, sit in the pool.
AOE incoming.
Move away if you have an arrow, you need to dodge.
By the way, Manis, that thing you just took hits like a threat. You're gonna die probably.
Groups 2 and 4 downstairs.
Or I missed it, you don't have a healer around that.
AOE incoming.
Move out of the way and don't move back in, it's coming back. And we lost the tank again.
Yeah, by the way,
I'm
we
wondering
get...
how exactly we're supposed to do this garbage.
Oh.
I'm not sure the tank is supposed to go down.
Well, it's not like I can tank the damn big guy. I think.
By the way, releasing is not that bad. You can just release around. We are getting a lot of damage from the dark stars. They're like the priest ability, but they do a lot more damage. So let's please try to pay attention to them. It's like a black bolt going out and in again.
So you should town swap when you approach 20 stacks or immediately before Kingsmore hungers, so you can reset just before a tank disappears. So while the cast is going on, you
during the cast, yeah.
tanks.
What cast?
When he does the big black thing that we need to use to go into the other world, you need to swap beforehand, so you don't start the fight while having 10 stacks already on the haste buff on the boss. So the tank that goes down, in my case Lachlan, he's the first one, so he should start... Should you start tanking? No.
Yes.
I'm not sure. How many swaps do you get before he does the first cast?
1.
Not sure if we get any, but by simply
Let's say
taunting...
you start tanking, when I call to go down, you need to swap.
Yep.
Just
I'll
before.
taunt him just before he starts casting. Or rather, during his cast.
Yeah, so that's why stacks should start tanking, so you...
No, it's fine. It's fine the way it is.
Yeah, okay. And then when we skip again, the problem seems to be that you end up dying, so probably you are the one that continues tanking instead of swap.
Yep.
But we have an issue with... We cannot... I don't think we can kill the big guy.
Wait, what? Why do you die when you go back?
Because probably you're not
Because
swapping
you left him with 20 stacks,
when
I
we
mean, that's why.
shoot, and you go down when Lachlan already has 20 stacks and he just keeps getting more.
Yep.
So you should be the one tanking the boss, and then Lachlan taunts off you immediately before you need to go down and get hit by the big black.
Yeah, basically, if you stand in the big black thing, you need to simply taunt for a second or two.
Okay.
That's it.
So you get a few stacks and he resets.
Yep. Well, he will reset forcibly when the tank goes down.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'm tempted to say try to kill the little lads.
Okay.
AOE
I don't know.
incoming.
With Hero, we go down with Hero and we still cannot kill him.
Okay.
Looks like this Hero. Blasphemy, spread, light stands still, darkness moves. Light stands still, darkness moves to
AOE
light.
incoming.
Faster, guys, because...
Darkness moves to light. How did you manage to...
Shockwave.
3.
How did we manage to lose 2 dark sides?
I took one step forward and died. And I had no time.
Oh, someone missed it. I mean, it doesn't matter.
Sure it does.
Get inside, please.
Move around, light stands still, dark moves to light.
You need to do it fast though.
What part of light stands still can people not understand?
Oh, you when you're the last one standing, you should just go.
Go where if there's no other one?
The last guy. What are you supposed to win?
Sorry.
It's too far away.
Shield.
Your end has come.
AOE incoming. Stack.
No swap again?
Stack smash was down.
That's why I'm asking. You already had stacks when he went down?
Intermission.
Then how the hell are you dying when he isn't?
A massacre.
I'm not sure what's happening when I'm going down, but when he's going down, it's the healing absorption thing. I don't get healed.
What
You
is this?
don't go in it.
Stop
Stay
the
out when everyone else goes in. This is the intermission. You don't go
Oh,
in
we
the,
did it.
you don't go in the healing absorb then as
I've
a tank.
seen things that would scare you shellfish.
Pull him out.
Oh, it makes sense for the tanks to not go in, right?
Man, but Dex, there's the big dude. It hits like a motherfucker.
It's the shit on the ground that hits you hard, actually. The small swirlies. Those hit hard. It's fuck.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles. Like you.
Of course you can.
Sure. You think it's enough to kill all the 4 ads and the people in there?
Question is, do we need to do this? I mean, what would we gain from this?
People dying less upstairs, I guess.
Oh, okay. They die because they don't do mechanics.
I mean,
I don't know. What can?
that would mean we end up sending 3 healers in one phase, and you're all alone upstairs as well.
No, he meant that like mine can stay outside always.
Yeah.
We can actually have Aura stay outside always, or something like that.
Right.
I can also solo heal inside. I don't know how often this happens. I can just pop my wings and heal everything.
I think it's only these 2 times.
Oh, really? That's it. Okay, I
I
think
think-
I can go alone inside.
Doesn't mean I'm right, I just think.
Oh,
Phase
shit.
yeah, in phase 2 there's no blasphemy anymore. It's another fun mechanic when there's ads that cast fear every 3 seconds.
Well, then let's have Manis and Aura stay outside always.
Then Manis and Aura, you're not going down.
Lovely, thank you.
Is what they're telling me.
Sounds like a plan.
I cannot, however, stress enough how important it is for people to not die from the stupid bombs.
What are the bombs? You mean
The
the
light and dark thing.
Ah, yes, yes. Well, you have very limited time to get to your partner, so
You have 8 seconds, so if people don't run away from each other, then
Yep.
it should be fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your reality ends here.
AOE incoming.
Getting the healing debuffing soon. Tanks don't go in.
Shield.
Let's get used to this idea.
Spread.
Spread and pay attention.
Stack. AOE incoming.
Yeah, and there's 2 persons. Look, come on.
Count?
Come on. Meet each other.
Shockwave.
Good.
1 and 3 going down, except who is it? Manis and or Aura.
no one he went down together. You missed adult train.
AOE incoming.
That star hurts, by the way. Try to avoid it, Aura. You can see
Try
only-
to bring the
Yeah,
big
I
guy
know.
always towards
I
one
was
of
trying
these
to
small
heal, but
It's very, very deadly. Is there any way to tell where the star is going?
ones. There's an arrow on the person's head, that's the target.
Stack.
A big arrow. Ah, I think we almost killed him.
The tank is the. Go to the tank, mate. Go to. Get inside this yellow shit, guys. Let's kill it.
AOE incoming. Shockwave.
4 except for Manis and or Aura.
Shield.
Mr. Tank, get out.
AOE incoming.
Kill the people in the orb.
Spread. Stack.
I have light.
I have no idea what
Ah.
it is.
Much better, yes?
I'm not sure
Intermission.
what that 50% thing is. The amount of thing you
Willpower
give.
is that.
What now?
Now there will be another one that spawns, Remnant of the King. You need to tank and kill that one. Use tank swap every time he does his whatever it is. You need to control and kill the ghouls. Soul Reaper, that's the tank swap.
Why are you taking so much damage?
those things hurt.
Yeah, why?
He's picking up all over apparently. Like a true army of the dead.
Oh fuck, he one-shotted us!
Yeah, we need to use a big cooldown before we take the hit. I took 68k Soul Reaper. Fuck.
He's doing like
Yeah, that's the thing. The more reds we manage to kill during the inside phase, the more damage reduction we have.
But this remorseless winter, how do we deal with this?
You need cooldowns. It's a permanent thing that just happens.
Lucky to
Deals 12k damage per second.
Cool.
And it ramps up.
Yeah.
That's not healable. If it lasts to like how long is this phase?
Until we nuke the boss.
How long is it gonna take?
Until we kill it. I don't know.
Anything past like 15 seconds, we are dead.
Every bit of damage we do on the Lich King is going to be transferred 2 times on the boss on me.
Yeah,
So basically, that's a double damage phase.
Nobody seems to know when the phase ends. Or at least it's not written here anywhere. So we do not know when phase change.
How are we supposed to deal with this Remorseless Winter thing? Do we just stack up on one spot and try to like AoE heal?
There's nothing else you can do.
Because like spreading up doesn't help at all.
And it does damage every second.
Yeah, like 11k to every single person in the raid. That's fucking huge amount of heal.
Otolhlan, I cannot see your stacks. So if you reach 10, call for a count.
The stacks are on the boss, I think. It's the buff on the boss, not on the...
Yeah, but I can... it's on the boss.
He gets a haste buff.
I have Lahlan on focus and I was looking on his frame. I will look at the boss now.
Can I borrow oil from someone?
Which kind of oil?
Shit.
The one you run your car with.
Remorseless Winter, what to do? Heal through.
Simple.
Can we agree on a stacking point? Like, can we put a mark down?
I mean, we all stack where the thing spawns, right?
Okay.
Where the ad spawns.
So, but
I don't think it was going to be in the same spot.
We need also like
we should stack anyway for those damned zombies that jump everywhere they want.
Ranged should also go there, and we need the Belz's like MZ,
personal, darkness, whatever you want.
Darkness, yes, everything you have. Like, we'll pop Devo.
I understand there's gonna be 2 waves of those Army of the Dead, by the way.
And there's going to be 2 such intermissions?
I don't think this army really hurt because what killed us was the winter. So can we just focus?
Let me put it this way: they have necrotic claws and reduce them healing taken. Let's not discount them, shall we?
Oh, yeah, I mean, but we need to kill the boss really fast.
I don't know if the boss phases at HP or after he spawns the second wave. I do not know.
Ah, okay, so
nobody tells me this anywhere. Probably no one knows this properly.
I think the intermissions are time-based, though.
5, 4,
Possible.
3, 2, 1.
He strikes for like 200k.
600k.
AOE incoming.
Fun!
For the whole time.
We shall be here a long time.
Get inside for the barrier.
Shield.
The barrier, tanks get out, or at least the main tank gets out.
Working stack.
Spread.
Spread around. Try not to touch people with the same color. Mr. Tank, there you go.
Hug the tank, come on.
There's no one to hug. That's of course. 1 and 3 down, 1 and 3 down. 0.
Ares,
once again try to move the big ads with towards the little one soldier. Keep them down at least.
AOE incoming. Shield.
get inside, please.
Spread. Stack.
Thank you. Cool. Get in the barrier if you're not a tank. Kill people in the barrier.
AOE incoming.
Avoid the start.
Avoid the stars. They also silence you, so that's also painful.
Shockwave.
2 and 4, except for Bora. Or was it Menace in 4? I always mean it.
Menace is dead.
Okay.
Shield.
Barrier, everyone but tank inside, and if you're too low HP, don't bother.
AOE incoming.
Careful with the arrow. No, I guess we have no killer here.
Spread.
Ah,
I got light blasphemy.
yeah, it's coming. Well, phase is changing, but for the
And the shit exploded as well.
You can let it explode at some point.
Yeah, it will, but it will apply the healing debuff on everyone.
No, not really.
doesn't matter, you're closer.
Yeah.
That's true. Woo!
Someone is happy. Why? They killed the Pantheon and Mythic.
Who?
Echo. But I believe the liquid killed them too.
Many deals for
easily.
a friend of the Grumbles. Like
I think they're both 5 out of 11.
Do you have a YouTube link or something?
It's on Twitch. It's the
I don't know which.
It's twitch.tv.
How can you live and never watch Twitch?
Cause birthday cancer.
Boss is draining my life.
You're
Will to
standing.
live?
I gave you the link on Discord. For all channels. Zuri whispered me.
What?
Oh, glad you showed up yesterday. Okay.
Ah, good that you saw it.
Discord never tells me these things.
AOE incoming. Shield.
Spread around.
Stack.
I got light.
AOE incoming.
Yeah, one person doesn't get it. Tax did not get anything.
Shockwave.
1 and 3 going down. Hero.
AOE incoming. Shield. Spread.
Bless me, spread around.
Stack.
Make sure to have the tank. Okay. Some more healing in the debuff thing.
Trying to.
AOE incoming.
I think he was black.
I did. I suddenly
But
realized I had
follow
a bomb over my head, which I did not notice for some reason. 2 and 4, going down.
What color did you have?
Black.
Me too.
You both want Splort?
Yes.
Multiple people with
AOE
like
incoming.
spells at the same time, or the game doesn't know how to count properly.
I was looking for light and see now.
Submit. Failure! Weakling! Has abandoned you.
You were looking for light, but you found darkness.
Yes. Thank you.
Cheers.
King's Moon. What the fuck? How can they?
Man, the scaling is definitely made for people having forced bonus and 2 legendaries and stuff like that.
Yeah, the later bosses are.
This is too hard for normal boss, really.
Yep.
Are somewhat overtuned, perhaps.
So many
And these guys already been nerfed 3 or 4 times already.
Yeah.
So I don't know, you guys, up to you. You want to try the first boss heroic or call it
Yes.
quits and maybe do a mythic plus in the meantime?
Let's try the first
First boss is easy. It's quite easy.
Let's do heroic boss then.
Nothing special.
I
about
feel
it.
like we should get more gear for this one.
Yeah, that might be a problem. It's healing intensive with all these stuff.
I don't know about healing intensive, but we're not making it to the first intermission, and there's 4 of them.
Yeah, this boss is like bullshit.
And the first intermission kills us. Which is
That
even
too.
worse.
Let me then remind
I'm
myself what the
telling
first
you,
boss
it's easy.
did
I did
run
it.
heroic. You have to kill the shielding ad instead of just sitting next to it, because it doesn't die by itself anymore. That much I know.
Yeah, but you have a few odds to kill extra, but that's it.
Kill small ad near big ad. You are getting drained.
He gets sucked.
True.
Why is the entrance so far away? Please.
Far, far away, donkey?
Like
I have
running
many
to,
lucky twos,
I don't
you
know,
like.
to Draenor.
Learn to druid and shapeshift.
Channels a beam at another player inflicting ticking damage.
Back a couple seconds.
Okay, so the only added mechanic is that the shielding mob also attacks you.
Wow.
Yeah, I told you it's easy.
Be right back.
Mechanically, it might be easy, but I'm guessing the number.
Yeah, the boss hits harder, more healing required, and more DPS required.
I am stopping
normal.
the live logging, and I'll upload this later if we actually kill it. Meaning the heroic boss. I have set it to heroic, so if you're out, you can go in. So these fuckers already have 4-piece sets for every single person in the raid.
Yes.
Why did I do that? Never mind. Go back. Go back. Shit. Whatever. Kill the thing. I'm
This
guessing
one.
there's a tank here. There's no tank here. I forgot the activates.
Don't kill yourself.
Someone killed themselves. My bad.
We stand together against the darkness.
So Liquid and Deco are 511. The third guild has 3 only. It's that easy.
I don't think Method is started yet, right?
Method is also at 2, I think. 2 or 3. The third guild is BD, GG, whatever. I think it's X Method Raiders and bullshit.
Method do an Ansifier's at the moment. Artificer.
So third boss.
Something is telling me that the race for World First is going to last more than 1 week this time.
Oh, clearly 2 weeks, because you can bet at least the last boss is meant for you to have double legendaries at the minimum.
But I don't see any logs for heroic jailer.
I don't think
nobody
anyone
beat
has
it?
managed to beat him yet, because again...
Oh my god.
Bye-bye, Chupa.
Bye.
So, yeah, it is what it is. Let's put Sulfur
And
back in the happy
only
group.
3 logs for Lords of Dread and Brigelon, right?
Anyway, let's kill the trash and see what the first boss is all about. Get some extra loot. Is what I'd like to say.
265 item level, more like it.
Yeah, all you need is to be lucky and actually get a drop. You know. Was it for raid 1 or 2 bosses for a box?
2.
2.
Oh, so we can't upgrade the first boss. So we can do the second boss, which I doubt we'll be able to do. Third. I think it's easier to kill a second boss than Arthas, but not today. I keep calling him Arthas for some reason. You see that?
And win.
It's impossible for me to not think of that awesome fight when I'm thinking of this garbage fight.
Well, we are having that awesome fight in the intermission.
Yes, they murdered Arthas. They ruined what was left of his story.
Can you see how they massacred my boy?
So, this boss is exactly identical with one added bullshit. These defense matrix guys that do the shield also channel a beam on a random target. And we need to kill them, as far as I know, not just watch them die by themselves. Other than that, it's the same with extra damage taken. Look at those bears eating.
Does anybody know how to change the overlay in Discord? Because it's on the top left-hand corner and I kind of want it in the middle on the left. Is that possible or not?
I don't know. I quit using overlay a long time ago when it actually caused performance issues.
Okay.
But I think you should be able to move it. Just don't know from where.
Man, our tech lead is leaving us. He told us today he go to Revolut. Fuck.
Oh, what?
I'm sad.
Who is leaving you?
Sorry?
He's tech lead, or so he said.
Yeah.
Ah.
Going to Revolut. I thought they were Russian, but apparently only one of co-founders is Russian. The other is Ukrainian. Those two
Great,
are getting
great.
along just fine. They are not making war.
Well, let's. Why did I do that? Whatever.
You like asking if you're ready or not?
Yes, are you ready? Are you sure you're ready? Are you convinced you're ready?
No.
How sure you're ready are you that you're ready?
Obviously, we haven't done this boss before, so we're never gonna be ready.
You have never done this boss before.
So are these the swirls?
What?
People got hit quite hard. Probably the swirls.
Yeah. Energy, make sure you're inside. That's not the
Find shelter.
kill the metric defense guy now, or we don't get the core. We took the core from the
I get it. So it's going to damage you more than heroic.
possibly.
One is there.
Manage you can move your beacon to whoever is tanking. Get inside.
No hurry. Don't hut together and get hit by those lasers and whatever. Avoid stuff.
Given how tough the mobs are, we probably should keep them out and then press as they expect.
They die anyway, and then are out of the...
Avoid the swirlies.
High energy.
Just get 91 energy. Now we can start moving.
Let's rescue them.
Pursue.
Oh, that went through the raid.
Man, I need the other legendary for this one.
The fuck?
Really?
How possible? If you hear it, you hear it. Yeah. Great. We should set up some killing cooldown for this.
Targeting or move.
Beaten by the trash, which we are not killing first.
this boss called?
Pain in the ass.
Oh, right now it's pain in the ass. Vigilant Guardian.
Shall we have Manus go DPS? You think you're fine with 3 healers?
Oh, no. I think it's okay to have more
We're
healers.
getting swamped by ads is our problem right now, and that's not a good thing. We cannot start killing the boss with 10 trash.
Okay, let's try. Let's try. But did we start being swarmed before we started dying or after?
Yes. Well, that garbage AoE going through the entire raid at the same time didn't help, but...
Yeah, but I'm asking because it's a very clean intensive as far as I can see.
Yeah, because they're casting randomly. There's 2 or 3 of those custodians at the same time that they're doing frontal cones. They should die faster. In my humble opinion. Not to mention that technically we are 3 groups, so we would need 3 healers for this raid size.
Still, the boss is pretty... yeah, let's try with Manus DPSing. I don't know. Let's see. I'll set up something as a rotation. How many of those explosion things are we gonna get?
What do you mean?
The circles with the thing.
3.
Yeah, okay.
I'm guessing it's one every, what, 2 minutes ish. 1 minute and a half, let's say.
Are they fixed in time?
I think so. I don't know the time, since the boss should reach 100 energy at the same moment every time.
Okay, I'll take note of the times later.
Manus, did you switch DPS? Yeah, you can do that. First and third, and I think probably you can use devotion on every set, or what was it, 2 minutes? 3?
Yes, I'm putting the cooldowns at the moment. The magic zone.
Okay, so let's say Varda uses it and we use our personals for the first and third. For the second, maybe you and Aura together.
Good fortune to all friends of the Grummels.
Yep.
Might help.
I can't attack that target.
What do you want, Manus?
Pew pew. Manus wants the pew pew. And a better microphone. And or a better Discord. Did you change your weapon, you little bastard? Oh, the one from the Mythic.
So Belze, you can AMZ the first and the third. I would also give them.
Both Liquid and Echo have 3 warriors. Cool.
Shout is OP.
Fucking warrior DPS is OP. They, I
Means
believe,
you don't have to send mats. It's okay.
They're also using demonology warlocks, I've seen. It's amusing me to no end.
And they are Fury.
Of course they're Fury. Arms is dead.
What do you mean, man? Single target is better.
Never. Fury for life.
Better tell the DK than Manus.
Build! We have pulled.
We have indeed killed.
Oh, you mean we had 2 of those up at some point? Yeah.
Yeah, at all points. Yes.
But it did hurt a lot.
Tiny ones are stunnable, by the way. Do remember these things.
Laser on you. Blood.
Manis.
He's got wrecked. Oh, the
Yes. 93 energy, get in.
Avoid. Hide.
Make sure you call the cooldowns really.
Find shelter.
Let's do it now, please. AMZ. I have give up.
Now I need to kill the matrix.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Another one bites the dust. Bites the dust. And another one down. Okay, we lost all healers, more or less.
They get hit by the things, by the ads. I don't know, maybe they don't hit aggro or something?
I think they do random cast.
Oh no, it was the blast.
Avoid.
Aura died also by the blast.
Well, it's a wipe, clearly.
Should we knock them out to kill them?
Wouldn't that be fun?
I mean, like out of the shield.
I'm not sure it counts, really.
It can't? Yes.
Can we try?
Are you live running?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Every time I want to look at logs, you're never live
What you
running.
have details for, my friend?
Lucky lose.
Oh no.
Yes.
No. The way you can filter on like Warcraft logs is much better.
I need to go to bed, but thanks for on.
Okay, well,
Having made
let's end it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
can-
Thank you all for coming. It's been a good run this week, I'd say. Up to Arthas fucking handling.
it's a key.
Man, I need to watch
I
a
missed-
guide for Arthas. It's so
I missed
confusing.
Wrath of the Lich King. Is my problem. See
Thanks
ya.
for it, guys. See you
Thanks,
tomorrow.
Michael.
Whatever.
Cheers.
Goodbye.